This is the real big boss, Calvin 83, and we got to talk about this because I'm sick and tired of you heifers. You goofy, dumb heifers. Yes, I'm going there today. You got to stop telling men how they should lead. Last time I checked, you don't have a dick. How about you learn to properly shut your mouth and learn to listen? See, ladies, you need to know how to deal with her. See, a lot of you ladies don't want to be led. You got men who are competent, but you don't like instructions. You want a certain type of guy when they don't want to be led. People, guys, a lot of these women, particularly ADOS, Black American women, do not want to be led unless you're white, unless you're a cave male. There's nothing you can do. You can be an on-point good brother. You can have a man of integrity, have a good heart. They do not want no man with integrity. I didn't say perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect man and a perfect woman. They do not want a man who's competent and who's a great leader. They don't want to be led. When they talk about a man learning how to properly lead, that means have responsibility, but she calls the shots and you take all the blame. But she wants to do whatever she wants to do, which is fine, but she can't do it here. It's her life, her choice, her body, her choice. Okay. I got her on that. I'm good on that. Okay, but when bad shit happens, shut your mouth and take accountability and personal responsibility. Okay? You women want men to have responsibility, male responsibility, but you don't want men to lead. But when stuff goes bad, it's his fault. But when shit goes well, you take all the credit and fuck him. No, bitch, we ain't doing that. I'm gonna play this.
I wanted to come on here and clarify something real quick because I think that y'all be misunderstanding what I be talking about these hard-headed ass women out here, right? And how they don't be wanting to be led. Let me clarify something.
They don't want to be led.
Fellas, y'all gotta stop thinking just because you were born with a pipe in.
And ladies, you gotta stop. Heifer, you hyenas, you black hyenas, you gotta stop thinking just because you got a cooch, just because you got breasts, just because you're a female, that a man owes you something. A man should just give you stuff. Yes, I know there's a lot of simps. Yes, I know if you had a father, he was a simp, a beta male simp. Your father and your grandfather who told you that you don't do no wrong, who didn't hold you accountable, who never checked you on your out-of-pocket mouth, your disrespect, and you being mouthy and combative with a lot of back talk and being disrespectful and narcissistic. He never checked you because I can strut my stuff. I can be sassy. He was a weak man. Your dad was probably dogging out these women and probably beating on women and probably making babies on the side. But you don't want to look at your daddy like that, and especially your granddaddy. Now, those women that came in contact with them, they got to take accountability because, ladies, y'all don't want no good, competent brother. This is why y'all take the most dumbest males on the planet, the most weakest, inferior males, so you don't have to fall in line, so you don't have to put in no damn work. Keep it real.
Between your legs, that a woman is just supposed to follow behind you.
And you think because you got a vagina, I'm obligated to provide and protect and provision, problem solve, and I'm supposed to be your cleanup man. No, ma'am. You think because you're a female and you got a vagina, you got tatas, you got a booty, you got a okay shape, but a lot of y'all are below extra average at best, that you think I'm obligated to problem solve for you. I'm supposed to provide provision. I'm supposed to provide protection. I'm supposed to provide you as an adult. I'm supposed to sacrifice my life. I'm supposed to perform and provide resources And then at the same time, I think a lot of y'all don't care about that. Y'all just talking that shit online. But a lot of times, you want me to. The women think because they got a vagina that I'm supposed to provide provision. I'm supposed to problem solve. I'm supposed to provide protection, procreation. I'm supposed to provide provide emotional labor. I'm supposed to be your listener. I'm supposed to sacrifice, and I'm supposed to provide resources. And I'm supposed to entertain you. I'm supposed to basically, guys, kiss her ass. So a lot of women think because they're a female that you're supposed to provide provision, you're supposed to problem solve, you're supposed to provide provision. Let me start over. They think because they're a woman that you're supposed to provide provision, problem solve, protection, procreation. I think procreation might be the second one, but I'm just going by how I think they should see it. And then be that supporter, and provide that guidance and direction, and instill values, and instill that discipline in terms of values and beliefs and the wisdom that comes with it. But here's the problem, fellas. And I'm talking about you upstanding men, you men who are being righteous men and trying to live right and do right. Respect your ancestors, honor the Most High. These women want to be with the devil. They don't want you to provide no order, no direction, or nothing. They just want you to be responsible simps. But she won't say that.
No. That's not how that works. You have to give her something to follow.
Ma'am, you don't want nothing to follow. Cut it out. Where's your husband? You don't want nothing to follow. Let's just keep it real. You don't want nothing to follow. You want me to just to be a cleanup man. You want me to be an emotional tampon. I'm looking at you. There's nothing I can do to lead you to nowhere. But probably I could just lead you to the mental health facility.
To trust that you're not going to lead her to hell.
Ma'am, a lot of y'all know what type of dude you're dealing with. A lot of y'all know what type of dude you're dealing with before you get with him.
We're talking about the women who are comfortable in their femininity, who are comfortable in their role.
And you're obviously not a feminine woman.
Who are not intimidated by men. They are not in.
A lot of y'all are not intimidated by men, and to me, that's you don't feel like you have to respect his space. You don't have to respect his boundaries, and respect his wishes. But you want him to respect your boundaries, your wishes, and cater to you.
Competition with men. Now, I am going to give y'all like a little cheat code on how we assess whether the hell we gonna listen to y'all or not.
I don't think you need to give me a cheat code because I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You got too much makeup on. And I saw that tattoo. The only cheat code look, you already provided a cheat code by telling these men to get their passports.
So, one of those things is consistency, right?
Then you're boring. You're lame, you're boring, you're not chaotic, you're not dysfunctional, and I cannot manipulate you and I can't control you if you do all that.
And it's not even just consistency with us. It's consistency in your whole life.
If you're looking for dudes who are inconsistent, that's your fault.
Put forth effort.
There are men putting forth effort. You just want to meet them at the finish line. You remember what your homegirl said, Ebony K. Williams. I'm not dating no bus driver, but I'm going to the sperm bank to give him a meth abusing, broke, dusty Trailer Park Brad, and I'm going to take his seed and have his baby.
In your day-to-day life, because if you lazy in one area, lazy.
Well, a lot of you women are lazy too. A lot of you women are a hell of a lot more lazy. You got the welfare system. Y'all got all these handouts. Y'all on that sprinkle time. You want guys to make you want guys to be multi-millionaires. You want men to have a Lamborghini. You want men to buy you multiple cars. You want men to fly you out. You want to spend up his money so you can go on your girls' trips. You can go fuck so you can get laid by another man, and he got to pay for it and take on the burden. Then on top of that, if you got kids, he's supposed to take care of your children, and you expect him to do that. You expect him to do that. You expect him to do that. Now, I'm not saying you got men who are single fathers who are not on that bullshit, because you got a lot of men who talk about they got children from a previous relationship, but because they think they sound like these women because they got a degree and they're somewhat successful, that they are owed a childless woman, just like a woman who's college educated, got her thing going on. She feels she's owed a childless man, even though she got multiple kids from different men. You got a lot of dudes who got the same problem, got multiple children with different baby mamas. So a lot of y'all, both of y'all delusional. You want childless mates want them to have a clean skate. You want to be on point, but you ain't on point. So the delusion needs to stop over there.
Spill over into other areas of your life, right? Do you keep your word? That's the big one.
A lot. Do you keep your word?
Do you keep your word? If you don't,
your hair is so fake, and I can't stand looking at it. You are weaved out. At least you don't have the Caucasian female's hair. At least you ain't got that East Indian hair trying to look like a Caucasian heifer.
Keep your word, baby. You couldn't lead me to no water, and it's a glass.
I ain't trying to. No man should lead you anywhere because you combative. I bet your body count is just beyond. You have a high body count. You got all types of mental health issues, all types of traumas, all type of baggage, and you want the new man to suffer. Hell no, I ain't leading you nowhere. The only thing I'm leading you is to the mental health facility. Maybe you need to get committed. Stop going to church. No, go get counseling. Stop going to these churches. Stop listening to your lying-ass, pimp-ass pastor who's leading you astray. Stop listening to the sisterhood and go get help. Just like you tell men to get help. Go get help. Because this is a you problem, man. You have you're over 35. You probably got kids. You probably, I don't care if you was married, you failed. You're selfish. A lot of you women are selfish. But it's the man's fault. You want a man to have responsibility, but you want to pick and choose when you want him to lead, but you want to be in charge, but don't want to be accountable. Don't want to have no responsibility. So you want to lead from the back seat, and a lot of times you want the man to be an enforcer. No. We're not, no. Now, how about you learn to be a fucking woman and stop talking about you don't have nothing, you don't know nothing about a man, you don't know how to pee standing up. You don't know how to do that. You don't know nothing about testosterone. And you probably had a weak-ass father in your life. Or you had no daddy. So nobody should listen to you about what men do. I'm tired of you women who don't have a man talk about what men need to do for you. Get the fuck out of here.
That's on the table, okay? So I just wanted to talk to my fellas and say, hey, a lot of women ain't hard-headed. Y'all just ain't showing up right. Y'all ain't giving them nothing to follow.
And you ain't giving nothing else for us to provide provision to. You're not providing us. You ain't worth a damn. All that makeup, all them fake eyelashes, all that weave. You ain't providing. You're not giving us a reason why we should shoot our shot. You're not giving us a reason of why we should give you provision, problem solving, procreation, protection. providing resources, giving you and then all this, because y'all don't care about character. You're not giving us a reason why should we be good, upstanding men when you're not a good woman, ma'am? You're not a good woman. Why should I have honor, integrity, and live right, but you don't want to live right? You're combative. You don't want discipline. Y'all don't fuck with black. Y'all anti-black. You're anti-black. You're a black misandrist. Anti-black misandrist. You don't have no fucking pride. You're a feminist. Your mama failed you, and if your daddy was in your life, he certainly failed you. The men in your life, your granddaddy failed you, and they're walking fucking hypocrites. You don't have no husband, so why should we listen to you? No man's checking for you, and you're talking about you just running your mouth online. So since you're a content creator, I already know you ain't got no career. This is what I hate about social media. Now these people can make money spewing out bullshit. They bash men, particularly bash black men, but yet these women are crying about they don't have a husband. And I can tell you don't have a man, and no man wants to deal with you. No man wants to give you. I feel sorry for the men who actually procreate with you, because a lot of times a lot of you dudes get set up. A lot of you dudes get set up by these heifers. No man should shoot their shot. They should leave her alone. No provision, no problem solving, no procreation, no protection. This woman don't want you to have no fucking pride. She does not want no form of direction. She don't want to have no discipline. So you don't bother even giving discipline us in terms of values and beliefs and having standards, because you cannot have no standards. She's loyal to the system. She's loyal to the only thing, because let me say this, when it comes to Zaddy, she don't do that shit. You got these women and you look like you need to take more vitamins. And just instead of being online and leave that rose toy alone. That's why no man is going to deal with you. A lot of times these women run these men out the home. A lot of times these women kick him out the home. Or a lot of times these dudes leave these women, but they will not let him see his kids. Because these women want power without no responsibility.